Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Investigators say the main planner behind the break-in at the parliament has indicated he destroyed key evidence in the case. Lalit Jha, a teacher in Kolkata who gave himself up to the police, reportedly said he burned all mobile phones used during and before the incident. Police said they are verifying his claim. Reports quoting the police said Jha confessed that he filmed the release of coloured smoke inside Parliament and leaked the clips to an organisation in Kolkata to ensure media coverage. The Delhi police, investigating the stunning incident in the Parliament's lower chamber, said they are trying to locate the second planner in the incident, who is believed to have full knowledge of the plot. Reports say cases of a respiratory illness, similar to COVID-19, is causing concern in Tamil Nadu. The illness was first reported in neighbouring Kerala state. Unverified reports said the cases have risen from 7 to 40 in the past 10 days. Some members of the public said authorities should step in to control the infection before it affects more people. Some reports said the cost of a test to find out if one is infected has risen from 150 rupees to 250. The rise was reportedly attributed to an increase in cases. Earlier this year, an outbreak of pneumonia in China, which affected children, prompted the Indian government to issue an advisory to some states, including Tamil Nadu. Tamil Perayam, which promotes Tamil culture, literature and language, held its annual awards event at the SRM University campus near Chennai. The 10th award ceremony was presided over by SRM University Chancellor and lawmaker Dr. Pari Vendar. Its Pro-Chancellor Dr. Ravi Pachamuthu and the President of Tamil Perayam, Dr. Karu Nagarajan, also took part. The state leader of the BJP, Annamalai, was among the guests, who delivered speeches at the event. Every year, Tamil Perayam honors Tamil scholars, creators of literature, Tamil magazines and associations for their work to promote Tamil. The awards are given under 12 different categories. Various types of emergency vehicles were inducted in the Tamil Nadu Fire and Rescue Services. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin inaugurated the new fleet in Chennai. The vehicles and equipment included firefighting trucks called Skylift, special ladders, high-pressure water tankers, and a variety of hardware used by the emergency services. About 16 jeeps for use by officials and vehicles to ferry firefighters to the scene of the incident were also part of the new fleet. Reports said the new hardware was acquired at a cost of approximately 63 lakh rupees. The fire service has deployed its modern firefighting assets to major population centers, such as Chennai, Madurai, and Coimbatore. Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has announced rupees 3 lakhs in aid to the family of a man who was killed at a firecracker factory in the state. Shanmugaraj was killed in an explosion at cracker facility in the southern Virudhunagar district, and reports said he died at the scene. The fire service arrived at the factory to remove any threats in the aftermath of the blast and secured the scene. Reports said 50 workers were at the factory at the time of the blast, but there were no other casualties. Police are investigating to find out the cause of the blast. The firecracker industry in the state is controlled by strict regulations and safety requirements to prevent fatal accidents and fires. In Rajasthan, Bhajan Lal Sharma of the BJP has been sworn in as the state's new chief minister after the party won the state election held in November. 56-year-old Sharma, who has been elected lawmaker for the first time, took the oath of office at the historic Albert Hall in Jaipur. Sharma's two deputies, Diya Kumari, who is also known as the People's Princess, and Prem Chand Bayarwa, were sworn in along with him. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, and the BJP's National President J.P. Nadda took part in the event amid tight security. Ashok Gehlot, the outgoing chief minister of the Congress party, was also present at the swearing-in event. The Indian government has urged users of Samsung Galaxy phones to update the device's operating system to prevent hacking. The security advisory was issued by the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, which said the models had multiple vulnerabilities. It said, When a hacker identifies the weak points in the phone's security wall, the phone's secret code can be stolen, files can be accessed, and the hacker can take control of the entire phone. The alert was marked as high risk and it was issued on Tuesday. Reports said the Korean electronics giant Samsung has released a security patch to fix the defects, and it advised users to get them as soon as possible. The Indian capital Delhi recorded its lowest temperature this winter season at slightly below 4 degrees Celsius this morning. The meteorological department said it recorded 4.9 degrees, which means Delhi was colder than the tourist town of Shimla in Himachal Pradesh, where the temperature hovered around 6.8 degrees. Maximum temperature in Delhi is expected to be around 24 degrees. Winters are harsh in Delhi and in most parts of northern India, and below normal temperatures have been recorded in the past few days. The Weather Service also reported fog over the region Friday morning, which cut visibility. During winters, fog poses a serious challenge to airline operations, as reduced visibility forces cancellation and diversion of flights in the region. A female judge in Uttar Pradesh has written a letter to India's Chief Justice seeking permission to kill herself due to sexual harassment by colleagues. The county's top judge, D.Y. Chandrachud, has asked for a report from the Allahabad High Court. Reports said the emotional letter has been widely circulated on social media. The judge, who was not identified, said in the letter that she was sexually harassed to the very limit, treated like utter garbage, and she felt like an unwanted insect. She said an inquiry into her complaint in June was not taken seriously. Reports said the judge belonged to Banda, a city in Uttar Pradesh, and her alleged tormentors were a district judge and his associates. The Supreme Court has told the family of an Indian man to approach authorities in the Czech Republic, where he is jailed, to secure his release. According to reports, the court said it was an extremely sensitive matter for the Indian government and closed the case. Nikhil Gupta is wanted by authorities in the U.S. for plotting to kill a Sikh man in New York, and the Americans have sought his extradition. U.S. investigators say Gupta tried to arrange the assassination of Khalistan sympathizer Gurpatwant Singh Pan-un, considered a terrorist in India. Western media reported that Gupta paid a hitman who turned out to be an undercover member of the U.S. law enforcement. Media reports say the Maldives has ended its pact with India on joint hydrographic surveys. The country's new president, Mohamed Muizzu, has vowed to move away from India during his election campaign. The pact was signed during a visit by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the island in 2019. Under the deal, the Indian Navy and the Maldives Defense Forces conducted extensive hydrographic surveys to help the Maldives improve its navigation safety and strengthen its security. 3 such surveys have been already carried out under the previous president, who preferred closer ties with India. China and India have competed for influence in the Maldives because of its strategic location and proximity to important maritime trade routes. Muizzu is widely seen as a pro-China leader. A high-profile divorce settlement between Indian textile tycoon Gautam Singhania and his wife Nawaz Modi could result in him losing 75% of his $1.4 billion fortune. Reports said at least 2 family members from either side are involved in mediation, and focus of the dispute has now shifted to the settlement figure. Singhania and his estranged wife Modi are board members of the publicly listed Raymond Group, one of India's best-known clothing brands. Sources said she is unwilling to settle for anything less, which put an end to reports that talks were on for a more realistic settlement terms. Flamboyant Singhania is known for his love for yachts, fast cars, and private jets. Israel's military offensive in Gaza's second city, Khan Yunis, entered a critical stage as the city center came under intense attacks. Gaza's telecom operators said internet and phone networks across the enclave are down again. Reports said Israel's defense minister has warned the war with Hamas could last several months, while Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has spoken of absolute victory. Other reports said Israel has told U.S. officials that the current intensive phase of the conflict could end in a matter of 2 or 3 weeks. U.S. President Joe Biden has urged Israel to be more focused on saving civilian lives in Gaza. This week, Biden warned that Israel was losing global support for its campaign in the wake of mounting civilian casualties. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.